Oh, I gotta get out of here. Yo YouTube, we're back, and this is the 4th video in my new series on one set to failure. We're annihilating the muscle. I've learned about this technique from my buddy Jay. He was in the first video. Second video, I was at Anthony's house, broke his machine. Third video, I was at my house, trying my best, doing body weight exercises and dumbbells. But today, we are in a gym that's designed specifically for this type of training. So we've got lots of different Nautilus and Medex machines here at One Body Studio in Altamont Springs, Florida. And so because we have the specialized equipment and I got my trainer over here, we're gonna be going through a pretty tough one set to failure, destroy the muscle, annihilation workout for hypertrophy. So I think you guys are gonna enjoy this, stick around. Jay's gonna take me through and we're gonna do it, dude. So I get nervous before doing these workouts. I don't normally get nervous even before lifting stones.
I had a client once that had to stop coming for a while because he would get diarrhea, wouldn't be able to sleep the night before. Well, think about it. Evolutionarily, your body's only in this situation with life or death situations. Right. That's the only time you would use this much energy. So that evolutionary signal is being like, okay, we're about to get in a fight. Yeah. It doesn't know we're working out. So a little bit of mind over matter.
It's not like an exercise a lot of people do. I don't see many people do it.
Yeah, not many people have it, but it's a muscle for the lats that remove elbow flexion out of the equation.
Right. One of the issues I was having with pull-ups is that like I'm using a lot of bicep, not getting the lats.
A lot of people are, you know, they're under the impression they're not hitting the lats because they're feeling their forearms and biceps die out. Most of the reason that actually only happens is because there's more sensory nerves in your arms and your forearms. You know, if you get stuck on a pull down, you've stimulated your lats. But this kind of allows us to kind of incorporate some variation to it. You could be doing a pulling movement, and it's not a bad thing to take the elbow flexor or the biceps out of it. So this definitely does allow you to train your lats way harder, and you're going to notice that here. It's going to be like, they compare it to like an upper body squat. It's that demanding because we're using the big muscle group. So this one here, you're going to, it's got a foot lever to get you in position. So what I like to do before every set, just kind of mentally just gather myself, focus. I don't, try to get pumped up or anything. To me, this is very stoic. It's almost like meditation. Well, first of all, each exercise, especially on a machine, you have the ability to start it really slow. Since you have so much strength, you can incorporate a lot of force. You don't want to do that. Right. You want to go nice and slow, so you get yourself in position. Let your feet dangle. You don't want to cross your feet. You don't want to get too stiff down here. Just kind of let them dangle and focus on the working muscle, which is going to be your lats. Start nice and slow like this. It's a long range, maybe like 5 or 6 seconds each. Yeah. Bring that sucker way down, get it close, contract the lats, change direction slow. And on the way up, just to where you feel a stretch, you don't need to go too far back. Right when you start to feel that stretch, change direction slow.
So you did 5.5 reps, 6 reps, one set.
You'll notice your abs are fried on this too.
Yeah. All right, I'm buckling up for this ride.
So mentally gather yourself.
All right.
I'm going to get you in position.
All right.
Get nice and close and hold for about a second or two. And easy up. Feel those lats working on the way up too. A little higher. Right about there, and engage the lats right there. And you're driving. Good, 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 good. Keep pushing, keep pushing. One more. You're going to get stuck about halfway. I'm going to give you some assistance to finish the rep. Slowly, ready? There we go. Good, good, good. Keep driving, keep driving, keep driving. Push it back for 5 seconds. 5, push it back. 4, push it back. 3. Now 8 seconds on the way up. 8, 7, fight it. 6, fight it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and very, very gently sit down. Boom. Oh. How'd that feel?
Oh.
There's was actually a little light on the weight. You could have done more.
Yeah.
160. So
wow.
what I do here is
my abs and lats.
The way to keep track and progressively overload is I record the weights.
Okay.
160 and the time. You did 2 minutes and 45 seconds. What you want to do is choose a weight that allows you to reach failure between 60 and 90 seconds. So that was actually a little light.
What did I get, like 7?
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
5 is more like it, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, it depends on the movement too. Like the longer the range of motion like this, the less reps you're probably going to get. Something like, something like a triceps, you're gonna probably do more reps. All right, so chest press. So same thing, shoulders down. I like to poke my chest out a little bit. Elbows by the side. You do not want your elbows up. That's the problem with a bench press is you don't have any humeral adduction.
Right.
So you're not contracting the chest as much. If you just take your hand and do this, you can feel your pec contract.
Right.
So that's why this machine's great. Right about there, that's all you need to do. You're going to notice too when you get back there, the machine is so well designed, you feel those muscles loaded back there. It's perfect form. There you go. I want you to squeeze this block. Ready? Squeeze 2, 1, now come back easy. I'm going to add a little bit of isometric contraction. Easy forward there. Keep going. Squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze. 1 or 2. Here we go. Stay focused. Stay focused. Under control. Perfect. Good. Get it up. Now squeeze. Squeeze it. Easy, 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 easy. Gently down, gently down. Oh, there you go.
Oh! I wish I could squeeze your block a little bit better.
Well, that's good. We got you to the end there.
Feel tingles.
Isn't the tension, the way it places
psychedelic.
Tension, the way these machines place tension on your muscles so
it's
much
so
different,
smooth.
isn't it? Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And it's crazy how like the wall just approaches. Like I'm going, first one, I probably got 10 of these. By the third one, I'm like, hit the wall.
Continuously fatiguing that muscle. A lot of the times.
If I was banging this out like normal, 10, 12, but that slow, smooth, steady kills.
Because you eventually get to a point where all the intermediate slow twitch fibers are dead. Yeah. And since the muscle's constantly loaded, you get to that point more efficiently. So you notice it just catches up on you. Boom. Plus, it's got to do with fiber type too. You're mostly fast twitch. You're a fast runner, right? Yeah. You're mostly fast twitch. So people with a lot of fast twitch fiber, they're going to notice the wall just come out of nowhere. Yeah. People who are more endurance oriented, they're going to notice it take a little longer. Okay. So there's a genetic factor there.
Yeah. So what'd I get? About 5?
You know,
I'm not even keeping track either.
Times, you got about 1:30 something.
Okay.
Which is, 5 up, 5 down. That's about 6 to 8 reps. That's kind of where you want to be.
Got it. Okay. Nice. And that's it. I'm done. That's it. 1.5 minutes, the chest is done. It's fried. I don't need to do anything for a full week.
Well, you could wait 10, 15 minutes, go back on there, and probably get 2 reps.
That's kind of what I was doing at home because I just didn't think I was getting the intensity. So I was doing like rest, pause. I wait a couple seconds, then I go do a couple of dips.
When there's inadequacies in the machine, that's a good approach.
Yeah.
But if you have a well-designed machine, not only are you not going to need that, you're not going to be able to tolerate it.
Yeah. Well,
like if you were to try rest pause with it, because it completely cooks your muscle. Because a lot of the times you're reaching failure based on a sticking point or an inadequacy in the machine's design. Right. Not because you reach failure. Here, with these, you're reaching failure. All right, so this one here has a supinated grip. Okay. That's on purpose because when you turn your palm in, you get more contractile force out of your biceps. You never really want to do a pull down with a pronated grip because your bicep is lengthened, and a lengthened muscle can produce less force. So by supinating, turning your wrists in, you're going to produce more force and hit the back muscles more effectively. That's why I don't like this. So you want about shoulder width apart. Kind of a long range of motion here. I always like to give a hold at the bottom of the rep because it makes it harder. So Jay. Let's go, Jay. Pull it, buddy. Jesus Christ. When you're doing faster reps, you're giving it like little rests in between rests. When you're not letting off, constantly churning, and metabolic stress is one component of stimulating muscle hypertrophy. The waste products from the muscle's metabolism stimulate the mTOR pathway, which turn on genes to tell your body to make new contractile proteins and grow muscle. So if you can amplify metabolic stress, you're going to stimulate that pathway more effectively. Wow. This is why people kind of found that high volume works, because they're getting more metabolic stress. The only problem is they're not training very hard or reaching failure, so they're ignoring the other component, which is mechanical tension. So mechanical tension is when you contract really, really hard, there's something called mechanoreceptors on the outside of your muscle cell that turn on when you contract really hard. So by doing high volume and not training to failure, you're ignoring that part. Power lifters, on the other hand, amplify that part by lifting really heavy and then ignore the metabolic stress. But by doing an extended set to failure, we're getting both. That's why this is more effective. Metabolic stress and mechanical tension. So we're turning on all the receptors.
I totally get it though, because with strongman, a lot of times, you know, it's a minute-long event. So it's like you're moving this gigantic weight, but you can't stop until the time is up.
Oh, in that case, you're getting both, yeah.
So with that sport, I've gotten a lot of conditioning.
Yeah, definitely. It's just there's the only downside of that. It's a little dangerous.
A lot of force.
Yeah,
that's why torn biceps.
Exactly.
Achilles tendon.
You can get the same
get 12 for that.
Moving slowly.
Okay, here we go, baby.
Go up as far as you feel comfortable. You don't need to fully, you definitely don't want to fully extend and elevate the scapula, because that's going to take the lats, the tension off the lats. Good. Another one. Easy, easy, easy. Easy. Slow through here again. Now start to drive. Oh. Another one. Here we go. Let's try one more with a little static at the end. Slow through here, remember? Just focus on this last. 5 seconds, breathe. Hold it. 3. Hold it. 2. 1. Now really slow at the top. Really take your time. Torture them a little longer. It's over. Give a little more torture in the rats. Boom.
My face is numb. Oh man. Once again, I feel like my fingers were the things that were giving in.
When you get this under doing this much weight, I don't think your fingers are supposed to be able to tolerate that. Like, biologically.
And I definitely feel it in the lats. Now I feel like a flying squirrel.
Pump. Yeah. Crazy, right? And that's that metabolic waste product that gives you that pump. So the longer you leave the muscle. So if you do, training like this slow, you're gonna get a hell of a pump.
Yeah.
Way better than anything else.
Well, I've had a pump like nothing before these past few weeks. Yeah, swole.
You get a hell of a pump from this, don't you?
Are you meticulous with your calories and macros?
Yeah. I just try to get a lot of protein every meal.
Yeah.
And honestly, a lot of kind of low glycemic, low carbs. Rice, sweet potatoes,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Just a whole mess of it. Because, you know, people think carbs are bad, but if you're fat, they're probably not the greatest thing. But if you want to optimize muscle growth and, you know, you have your body composition in a decent state, you should be eating carbs. Yeah. Probably like 400 grams a day.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I find that I can get away with 200, and I feel pretty good. I eat a lot of fat though too. I'm not meticulous with it, but
that's kind of where most of your calories come from, fat.
I've switched. When I was competing earlier this year, I was swollen. I was fat.
Yeah.
I was eating a ton of rice.
The water retention.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
Yeah. The past few months, I've been cutting back and just upping my fat but lowering my carbs. And I still get a pump, so I feel pretty good.
You got enough.
Yeah.
The way I see it is like, you know, I think your muscle's like 15% muscle glycogen. So if you're depleted, you're not going to look as big.
Right.
So you got to have, you know, so I'm not into the whole no carb thing.
Yeah.
It's just like nonsense, really. You just got to control your calories.
Yeah. I'm having seizures over here, man. I feel vibrating.
All right.
Watching you do these sets and realizing that you've been doing it like this for a long time gives me confidence. Because again, at home when I'm doing it by myself, I'm like, did I really do enough? I can't help myself but to want to go and do more.
Yeah, I mean, what I tell people is if they feel like they have extra left in the tank, wait 5-10 seconds, just hit it again.
Yeah.
There you go. We're getting into the good one. Remember, there's no rush getting the weight up. You're just contracting against the machine. It'll eventually get there. Just focus on contracting the shoulders. Just contract the shoulders. It'll move. No rush. Good. Just keep contracting. Good. Let's go for another. I might give you a little assistance. Here we go. Up. Get the negative. Slow. We're going to do one more. Ready? Slow as you can. Slow. Slow.
Yeah, I felt like I wasn't doing anything on that last one.
That was right on. That was about a minute and a half.
That was annihilation.
Now I'm starting to get where you got to be.
Yeah, that one killed me. Wow, that may have been the toughest one yet.
Well, you'll notice too, we've done 3 exercises before. Yeah. So you're accumulating a lot of stress.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
So
love the pump, love the pump.
So we did 2 posterior movements, 2 anterior movements. Push, pull, push, pull. Push, pull. I mean, generally that's kind of all you need.
Yeah, I'm okay if we're done.
And then a couple of simple movements like a triceps and biceps.
Sure.
I mean, and that's really any more than that for most people is not going to yield any additional. But just like medicine, right? I mean, if a certain dose gets you the desired result, doing more doesn't improve how effective the medicine is. That's kind of how this is too.
I've tore both of my biceps actually.
Okay.
Tore them both?
Yeah. This one in 2010, this one in 2015. This one they repaired well. This one the doctor was a slapdick. He did a bad job.
That's repaired? That was a lip repair.
Yeah, and he did a lot of things wrong. The real way to do it is jump from one to the next, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe 30, just enough time to set the machine.
Yeah.
That's what I do. You don't want to rest for the sake of resting.
Right.
So that's a misconception that a lot of people do in the fitness industry. They think they're supposed to rest. Well, if the goal is muscle fatigue, how is resting helping you?
Right.
That's preventing muscle fatigue. That's forcing muscle recovery. So you want to take just enough time to set the machine, get in place, and go. If your goal is performance-based, if you want to go to the gym and see how much you can squat, then you can rest. But a lot of people are mistakenly using the gym as a performance test to see how much they can do.
Right.
That's not what it is. The purpose is to just fatigue your muscle. So you don't want to take too much rest. Notice how slow I change direction and extension. This is important to preserve your tendons. So the reps are going to slow down towards the end significantly. So notice that last rep probably lasted like 10, 12 seconds, but it still got there. So when you start to slow down, just remind yourself, just keep contracting, it'll eventually get there. And then I highly recommend on every biceps movement, avoid full extension. Because you produce force in full extension, you're just asking for that tendon tear. Good, 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 good. Keep getting in there. Hold it. Come down slow. Help you with another one. Keep breathing. One more. No, into you for 10 seconds. 10. Pull it in. 9. Pull it in. 7. 6. Drive it in. 5. Drive it in. 4. Closer. 3. Closer. 2. Now real slow on the way down. Slow. As slow as you can. Very gradual. Just let them work on the way down. Oh, perfect. Triceps extend the shoulder and extend the elbow. So if you're getting both of those functions at the same time, you get a little better contraction. When you're doing like a rope push down, you're not getting that bracing that you get here. So when you can brace in full extension, you feel practically better. There you go. Keep going. You're gonna find it's harder to get it all the way back, but keep trying to get it there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. There you go. We got another one, nice and easy through here. Back. Easy up. I'm gonna help you with another one. Pause it. Stop it dead. Here we go. I'll get the negative. 8 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stop it dead. Another. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Pause. Pause. Another. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. One more. Now just hold it there. Hold it. As long as you can. Fight it to the death. There you go. Keep holding. I'm going to add a little resistance. Keep holding. How Megan's feel?
Murder.
Feels like you got nothing.
Muscle murder. Yeah, that was unique. Never did a machine like that, or that movement at all, except what, like a kickback or something?
Yeah, again, the problem with the kickback is like, you're like this, you're getting all the resistance.
Right.
In full extension with the shoulder, full extension with the elbow. You're getting all the resistance in the weakest part of that range of motion. So when a muscle contracts in both of its functions over two joints, you're getting something called passive insufficiency, or active. When a muscle contracts too much, that it can't produce force. So that's what you're getting here. So you really want all the resistance in this position, but you're getting all the resistance in this position. So it's a bad exercise.
Yeah.
Because you're not challenging the muscle in the right position. That allows you to get it where the muscle's the strongest, right there. Since I trained legs yesterday, I'm not going to do it. But you are.
All right. I gotta sit down. So when you say you did legs, what exercise did you do? What does your leg workout look like?
Yesterday was just a leg press, leg curl, leg extension, heel raise. Just 4 exercises. It takes about 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Wow.
You can't walk after. But that's the thing, I gotta be very careful with legs because such a big muscle group, so much systemic stress. You know, if you did those too close to each other, you're gonna overtrain like crazy.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of the times you might want to do a split routine, even you.
That's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
I've been doing upper and lower.
Because like big guys like us, putting it all in one workout probably overtrain us. So that's why I do a split. So I get like
Yeah. Maybe I should skip the leg press.
This is going to be the hardest leg press you've ever done.
believe you.
Yeah.
Torture machines. You ever see The Princess Bride?
Of course.
Yeah, torture machine that they strap Wesley to. Is on #1. Yeah, we watched it this weekend with the kids, so now I get to experience it myself. Torture. All right.
So this is the dual stack Medex leg press.
Okay.
Probably never see one again because I don't know if you've been to commercial gyms recently, but they're basically dance clubs, and it's not a good place to work out.
Haven't been in a very long time, but I believe you. I don't go anywhere in public since COVID anyway. All right, won't let me in.
So we're gonna kind of test your range on this before I add some weight.
Okay.
So you're gonna sit in here. What's great about this, it's got these shoulder pads to lock you in place. Yeah, it's gonna come at you. And I'm gonna push you in. So I'm setting the machine so you can't lock your knees out.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so you're gonna hit. Oh yeah, that's gonna suck.
Yeah.
5 seconds each way. Control that sucker on the way back. Right there. Drive. Come right back down now. Right back. Don't even look. Ready? One more, and we're going to do a really slow negative. Go. Easy forward there. Good. Ready? Bring it back a little. Bring it back, back. Stop it there. 8 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Easy back.
Gotta get out of here.
Doesn't that feel crazy?
It's like pouring kerosene on your legs and throwing a match at it. It's a fire.
I know.
And you like one of those old people movers.
People use the gym more as recreation.
Gotcha.
And kind of a social outlet.
Sure.
So people won't stick to this because it's hard. People, whether
That's what I was thinking.
yeah, whether consciously or unconsciously, people kind of gravitate towards what's easiest.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, like a 600-pound deadlift or a squat is easier for me than what we just did on leg press. Like it's more fun. It's easier to me, it seems.
Plus, there's really no like competitive aspect to this. You know, people go to the gym and they're trying to find their 1 rep max and all that.
Sure, yeah.
So it's kind of fun. There's not a single thing fun about this.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
This does it a little
Dave,
better.
thanks for having us, man.
Great thing to see, didn't it?
Yeah, brand new to me, and I enjoyed it. And that's a wrap. I guess I'll see you guys next week if I'm walking. We'll do another video.
Yeah.
Thanks, brother.
Pleasure.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, you might be interested in joining my like-minded group of men in the King Transformation Program, where every day, men like you are growing stronger in fitness, business, and with women. So if that sounds like you and you'd be interested in joining our like-minded group of men, it's real simple. All you gotta do is follow me on Instagram and then DM me the word King, K-I-N-G, and me or my team will get back to you with the details to see if it's a good fit for you and me. I hope to see you there.